Welcome to the Davis Star Basketball. Dusty Lister with you on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. The Davis Darts taking on the Lehi Pioneers in their yearly matchup. Typically, it's happened before Christmas the last few years, but today, or this year, happening after the turn of the year. And we'll start with the Davis Darts. Davis, last time we saw him was at Mountain Ridge. You got the win over Bingham here last time I was here. As we go inside to Rouse. Rouse on Brousseau, sends it back out. And show patience, 9 on the shot clock. In the corner with Zach Fisher. Fisher with Bromley. They're going to have the reach-in foul on Gabe Cowan. Actually, they called that on Bromley. Caught him with the body. As Ike Morgan gets that ball in to Coleman Atwater. It's Coleman Atwater, Ike Morgan. Easton Rouse, Caleb Taylor, and Zach Fisher drives the baseline, blocked away. Brousseau got his hand on that ball. Come back quickly with Cooper Lewis. Cooper gives that up to Bromley, now over to Easton Hawkins. Gabe Cowan, number 5, and then Grayson Brousseau, the future Utah State Aggie tight end. Rounding out the starting 5 for Coach Quincy Lewis. Lehigh Pioneers. Bromley passes up the 3, goes inside to Brousseau. Grayson backing in on Rouse. Now going to fall away. No, and the rebound to Fisher. There's Zach Fisher off the screen of Rouse. Morgan, now Coleman Atwater. Pumped the 3, got Lewis off his feet. And Coleman Atwater with the first 2 of the night. They need Coleman to get going offensively early on in games. As Cooper Lewis gives that up to Hawkins. Hawkins sends that ball in the corner to Bromley. You better look out for Easton. He'll get going. We saw that earlier in the year. Cooper from way outside. No, on the rebound taken by Taylor, and on the run with Morgan. There's a coach in this state that would uphold their player for doing that. Coach Lewis isn't going to do it, not just because it's his son, but it's because he believes that his shooter should shoot. Some other coaches in the state of Utah don't believe that. Mike Morgan looked inside, sent that ball across the court to Taylor. No. And Fisher going to get called for the loose ball foul. Was not a loose ball foul initially, because again, you can go over the back. I was at a basketball game this weekend. Someone said, well, where's the over the back foul? There is no over the back foul. I had to turn around and I gave him what I'm going to give you. If you can find the over the back foul in the rule book, I will buy you any dinner you want. You name the place. That guy did not want to take the challenge either. As Hawkins drops that to Brousseau. Grayson backing it up on Rouse. And he shuffled his feet. Traveling violation. The ball will go back to Davis. Five minutes and 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Taylor tried to get that into Fisher. Did get it to him. Shockingly, Fisher rather gets that out to Taylor. Morgan. 15 on the shot clock. Rouse to Atwater. Coleman skip it to Taylor. Open for 3. Back rimmed and the rebound. Tracked down by Atwater. So Coleman will reset with the fresh shot clock. Oh, Bromley jumps it. Bromley coming the other way. Rouse with him. And Bromley lays it up and in. Ball went in the stands. 4:32 left in the first. Tied at 2. It's always fun to see Quincy Lewis go up against Davis. All those great matchups back in the day when he was a Lone Peak. I was thinking of the one in 2007, Chase Flint versus Tyler Haws in the semifinals. Still the largest crowd I have seen at a high school basketball game in the state of Utah. Taylor traveled. Yeah, stuck there. You wouldn't know by looking at tonight. Now, tonight could be a little bit of the snow. Vince Francis tried to remind me of that. But that Davis student section that day, I thought that was the largest crowd I've seen at Utah's basketball game. That student section that day, it was the early game, and the student section for Davis went all the way to the roof, from the floor all the way to the top. Absolutely unreal. Try to drop it inside, and Hawkins is fouled. Foul goes to Bodie Sparrow. Congratulations to Bodie. He's been offered by both Big 12 schools in the state of Utah. University of Utah joined BYU and offered him a football scholarship. As the three is off the mark. Cowan got the rebound. Hawkins hits the deck and turns it over. Fans want to travel, but Hawkins dribbled as he went down. That is not a travel. Sparrow gives it up to Atwater as the only field goal tonight for Davis as far as Sparrow in the lane. The freshman leaps and leans. No. Rebound still loose, taken by Bromley. Bromley give it up to Hawkins. Hawkins takes the bump. Won't get the foul or the bucket, and a putback there for Cowan. Good follow-up there by Cowan. As Morgan, good show by Brousseau, and Morgan dribbles it out of bounds. Cy Hansen checks in for Coach Lewis as Bryker Kauser comes on for Coach Chad Sims. Our clock did not stop. Hansen with Kauser sends it out to Hawkins. Hawkins on the baseline, blocked from behind by Fisher. Here comes Atwater. Coleman leaves it on the drive and finish. There's Traden Basinger. They were tied at 4. Hawkins hands off to Lewis. Cooper gets some space. Back rims a 3. Rebound to Cowan. Hansen, extra pass to Hawkins. And 1. Easton Hawkins makes gets the bucket in the foul. Now Mama Hawkins has a highlight to clip on her phone. So Easton at the line for the +1. Fisher comes off in favor of JT Turley. And Hawkins completes the 3-point play. 7-4 the start. Turley terminates, sends out to Atwater. Atwater got at, Lewis, he had a chance to finish that, passed it up. Kauser got Lewis off his feet, didn't get the call. Loose ball taken by Hansen. And I thought Cooper was going to get hit with a couple fouls in that possession. Try to send that inside, take it away. Atwater. Pull up for 3. No, the rebound taken by Sparrow, and Bodie puts it up and in. I don't want to jump too far ahead. I cannot wait to see his sophomore campaign after what he did as a freshman. He and Basinger come back as there's the foul called on White 13, Traden Basinger. Oh, the clock was running in the building. Hand off to Brousseau, now Lewis. Grayson, send to the corner. Hawkins, got the defender off his feet. Hawkins going to draw the foul rather, be on the floor. Getting down along the baseline. So the foul to Turley, number 1. And that is the 5th team foul. And there will be 2 free throws. You weren't going to get that one past Quincy Lewis. Quincy's traded in the Cole Haans for the more traditional, got to replace soles on his shoes. Knocks down the first. The second as well. So Hawkins now with 5 points in the quarter and a 9-6 lead for the Pioneers. Sparrow back up top. Now Basinger. Turley now to Taylor. Oh, he had Sparrow with a chance maybe to get to the rim. Turley got away with one there. Kauser fouled on the drive. And that fouled to Colton Moore. Caleb Moore. Ashton Schul checks in. As Hawkins will come off the floor. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Turley into Kauser and up top with Sparrow. Straight away, Basinger pulls for 3, rattles out of the rebound to Cooper Lewis. Shot clock turned off. Coach Lewis wanting the final shot of the quarter. And a chance for the Pioneers to take a 2-score lead into the break. Low scoring quarter, not for the lack of shooting. 10 seconds. Good defense by Turley. John gives us over to Schul and it goes out of bounds. Good defense by Davis. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Turley with 1 at the horn. Oh, it was on line just a little long. And that'll do for the first quarter. And at the end of 1, it's Lehi 9, Davis 6. You're watching Davis High Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Heidemann and Associates. And welcome back in. Dusty Litster with you. Davis High Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Oh, the Sparrow going to draw a foul here early on. Bromley just a little excited. Gets that ball into Brousseau. Grayson sent to the corner. Schul. And a 3 from Bromley is good. You leave him alone, and it's been this way since he was a sophomore. Bryson Bromley will make it hurt. Big 3 there from Bryson. Try to fire that ball inside, taken away by Bromley. Picked up by Schul. Here comes Hawkins. Hawkins then fouled on the drive. Going to put Easton back. Oh, and call it on the floor. They did call it on the floor. The foul goes to 22, Gavin Pierce. We have a good crew on tonight. Kinghorn is consistently doing state championship games and has done jazz practices for years. Fire that ball inside, goes back out. Bromley again for three, his second. Bromley can light it up. This Lehi team had the hiccup against Maple Mountain. I shared with people before, even that 07 team lost in state to Spanish Fort. Ironically, Maple Mountain, well, Spanish Fort High School, Maple Mountain in Spanish Fort. Gonna pull for three, Sparrow, no. And that ball out of bounds off of Davis, and it'll be Lehi basketball. 6:41 left in the half. Caleb Moore comes off the floor as Chad Sims takes a timeout. Timeout floor, we'll be right back. You're watching Davis basketball. Because to see it, welcome back to Davis High School. As our off-air conversation almost made it on air. Has got some moisture on the floor. Very nice of Papa Jackson, member of the Rewind crew, to help out Mr. Official and let him know where it is wet. You know the funny thing, A.J. Jackson looks just like Frank Martin, the former K-State and Georgia coach. Or sorry, South Carolina. South Kakalaka. It is Vince Francis' favorite in-game coach of all time. I'm actually probably right there with him. Lob that ball on the baseline. Send it out, Brousseau. Send out Hawkins for three. Yes, Easton Hawkins. Fisher. Send that out to Ike Morgan. Morgan. Morgan on the drive, that is slapped away. Here comes Hawkins. Get up to Cooper Lewis. Cooper. Oh, a pretty take and make there by Cooper Lewis. That is not goaltending. Remember, because you can slap the backboard in high school basketball on the attempted block on a layup. Sparrow blocked away by Brousseau. Now Fisher. Zach gonna get the foul on the drive. That'll be the first team foul of the quarter. So Cy Hansen will come on for Brousseau. That's the first foul to Hawkins. Oh, lost the handle. Send it ahead to Cooper Lewis, and Cooper with 4 points. And that's the thing, when this game where it was, like, well, Cooper Lewis hasn't got going yet. Usually midway through the second quarter, we saw in the Hoop Fest is when he took over games. Atwater send it back out. Taylor for three. Back rim. And a rebound to Cy Hansen. Cooper quickly ahead. Cowan. Oh, it stayed down. Ball looked like it was going to come off the front of the iron. It did not. And just like that, inside of 5 minutes left, it's an 18-point Lehi advantage. On the drive, yeah, there's the foul. Going to put Ralphs at the line. The foul will go, I believe, to Cowan. No, there goes Cy Hansen. So Easton Ralphs to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first. And he got them both. Cooper Lewis got loose. Off on the three. And now the foul. I mean, it's kind of fitting that Cooper thus far, 0 for 3 from deep. A night after Steph Curry was 0 for 9 last night. Now I only know that because of Ryan Russillo on X, formerly known as Twitter. Because if it's not free, I'm not watching it. And even then, I got to have an antenna. Morgan. Got to go somewhere with it. Does back out top. 18 on the shot clock. Fisher. Now Atwater out to Morgan. Ike on the drive right to the rim, and Ike Morgan. Someone's got to be aggressive, and Ike Morgan says, I'll do it. Goes right to the rack. Gets the easy two. Halfway through the second quarter, as Lewis loses that one out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Davis. As Grayson Brousseau comes back on for Cy Hansen. BYU trying to win their first Big 12 game tonight in a barn they never played in. There's down low, Rouse with a little jump hook. Of course, BYU played at Baylor, but it was a different gym. This is their brand new facility that just was completed not long ago. Bromley back rimmed, and the rebound to Morgan. High cross court, Coleman Atwater. Davis can get on a little bit of a run. Taylor leaves it for Fisher. Fisher down the lane to the rim. Count the hoop. No, they're to call the charge. Okay. By definition, I think Brousseau was there before he starts his go up. Theoretically, right? By the rule book, I think that may have been what happened. I do not think you can and should reward a block underneath the rim. You can't do it. By the rule book, because Vince Francis shot the conversation with coaches and officials, by the rule book, that may have been adjudicated properly. However, I think in the spirit of it, that's disgusting. That's what I've come to call a Region 1 charge. Anything happens right underneath the rim, especially when it's a layup, for heaven's sakes. This is what led to the restricted area in the NBA. Those of us who are 90s kids remember Dikembe Mutombo constantly taking freaking charge underneath the rim all the time. As Brousseau fouled by Morgan. If I had to see Dikembe Mutombo one more time in the 94 Western Conference Finals take one of the chest underneath the rim with Karl Malone coming down the lane. No. There's a free throw. Good by Grayson. No, man, you missed it. My bad. Vince and I were sharing a moment. I missed if he got that one. As my little brother's little brother makes his second free throw. Of course, Grayson, the younger brother of Jackson Brousseau, Mr. Rewind 2022. Oh, Basinger fouled. I tell you, we picked well this year. Isaac Wilson has got a plethora of awards this offseason. I can report, however, front and center, his plaque with his belt wrapped around it in the middle of the entertainment center. I may or may not have guilted an invite to the national championship game last night. Didn't make it. Did guilt an invite. This is why we got to do a whole new Barstool thing, because I can share these stories and then get Lisa Wilson mad at me on Instagram. But she likes me. We're good. As Kauser comes on for Davis. Kauser off on the three, and now foul. So it's a loose ball foul on the rebound. Walk it to the other end of the floor for two free throws for Gabe Cowan. As Cowan hits the first. Moore comes off the floor as Bromley comes back on. And the free throw good. So getting them both is Cowan. Also in the game is Jace John for Coach Quincy Lewis. And a good foot there by Brousseau. His father was a soccer player. Now, I once said on a very big broadcast that his father was a Division I goalie. I was then corrected. He made me think he was a Division I goalie, heard it was said on air, and he did correct the record. Morgan sends that back to the corner, and the three good. Caleb Taylor. And a 12-point game. See if Davis can get on a run to close out the half. As we go inside of a minute 45 left, as Brousseau, Oppo hand, no, rebound, Basinger. On the push, Coleman Atwater. Atwater leaves it for Basinger. Straight away, Morgan. Good defense by Bromley. Morgan got loose, nowhere to go. Sends to the corner, Taylor. Pump it, send out, pull it. No from Atwater, and the rebound to Brousseau. Cooper Lewis floated up off the rim. Rebound to Coleman Atwater. 2-on-3. Basinger fouled by Brousseau. And that is the 15th foul on Lehi. It'll be 2 free throws coming the way of Traden Basinger. I mean, here's the good thing of Traden Basinger being the good omen of Basinger being a major contributor on the basketball team is that 2020 state championship team. It was Chance Trujillo that was a star in the playoffs, rather. But he was the starting quarterback of that football team that year, and Basinger, the starting quarterback now. Some mom and papa Trujillo last game against Bingham walked out with him. Kind of fun. Oh, he goes 0 for 2 from the stripe. And we had a foul on the rebound against Lehi. Put him back at the line. Foul goes to Cowan. So the foul to Cowan puts Cowser at the line. And he missed the first. 3 straight missed free throws here for the Darts. And the second one good. And timeout, Quincy Lewis. 1:06 left in the half. So out of the timeout, Jace John. Over to Cooper Lewis. Cooper. Oh, try to fit it. Does give it to Brousseau with 10 seconds. Grayson, send it back out. Cooper Lewis pulls for 3. No. Rebound, Basinger. Chance for Davis to get some more points. About 3-second difference between game clock and shot clock. I think you take the first available good look. Taylor passes up the 3, drives into Brousseau. They're going to call it on the floor, but it'll be 2 free throws as we are in the bonus. Number 2 on Grayson. As Caleb Taylor will go in line to shoot 2. Missed the first. Davis having a hard time from the stripe tonight. A little surprising. So misses the first. Got the second. Apologize, our clock did not fire, so we're about a 6-second difference between game clock and our clock. Down to 10. 5 seconds. John, nowhere to go, traveled. Does allow us to sync up our clock at 3 seconds. 3.5 seconds to be exact. Morgan, 2, 1. I get the horn. Oh, back rim, nearly got it to go. We go to the break, and a nice push by Davis to close out the second quarter. As we go to the half, it is Lehi 27, Davis 17. You're watching Davis Start Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Steve Litster with you. Davis trailing 27-17 to Lehi. As Fisher inside, crawls off. Rebound to Brousseau. I talked about this last time when I was on the game at the Bingham game. You can see them match up. I can see this matchup again in the 6A state tournament. Lehi's going to end up higher in the RPI rankings. We'll see where Davis will end up as we get through region play. Except for Lehi did play a lot of out-of-state games. And as we know, out-of-state games in every sport kind of hurt you where it should help you, especially if it's really good out-of-state competition. But so we'll see where it shakes out. But I wouldn't be surprised the second, third round to see this be the matchup. Taylor over to Atwater. Coleman sends that ball to Ike Morgan. Morgan up top to Ralphs. Ralphs, little stutter, and then you get the foul call. Goes. And it's this 8-point game. 27-19 early in the third. Cooper Lewis to Cowan, sends that out to Hawkins. Hawkins to Bromley. Bromley hangs on. Leading scorer in the first half, Hawkins and Bromley both with 8. Cooper Lewis only had 4 points. Hawkins on the drive. Hawkins +1. Give him 10. Going the line, looking for number 11. Easton Hawkins with the multi-bounce +1. Mama Hawkins sitting just below us. There's a basketball mom. Here's the free throw. Of course, always send our thoughts to Hawkins family and Tyler. Been 2 years since we lost Tyler as Ike Morgan hits the 3. And Davis getting the 3 ball going be a good thing, but it was the first game after Tyler's sudden passing was here at Davis. Did that game. They start out the year. As Cowan goes to Brousseau, now over to Hawkins. Easton leaves it out for Grayson, pardon me. Grayson hands off to Cooper. Oh, Taylor got away with one there on the baseline. Cowan blocked away by Taylor. And then Fisher pops up all the way. Now Atwater. Send it across court. Here comes Ike Morgan. Ike leaves it for Atwater. Coleman, step back, passed on the 3. Taylor. Now baseline to Ralphs. Goes at Cowan, got around him momentarily. Up and crawls off, and the rebound to Bromley. 3 from Bromley, his 3rd of the night. And Bryson Bromley with 11 points. Morgan in the corner to Taylor, drop it in. Ralphs takes the bump, gets the foul. And I put Ralphs at the line to shoot 2. I call that the broadcaster jinx, I apologize. Just trying to set expectation. Inside of 5 minutes left in the third. Brousseau back over to Cooper Lewis. Grayson with Fisher. Spin base, Grayson left it short, and the rebound was in the hands of Fisher. Cowan with the steal to Bromley. Little Maverick move, the flyby and lay-in, and Bromley with 13 on the night, 5 in the quarter. Fisher on the drive, sends out Coleman Atwater. Short on the 3, rebound to Rouse, and Rouse off to Cooper Lewis. So keep the ball here. That was an awkward. I muted my mic at halftime, and I'm going to apologize. Thank you. Who's your mom? Rhonda Bromley, thank you. Oh, Principal Bromley, you're the best. I had muted my mic at halftime because of music and copyrights, and because we archive these to YouTube. Oh, I feel so. I'm going to put this on Vince, too. He's not wearing his headphones. Send it out to Atwater. Coleman misses on the 3, tipped around, and taken by Cowan. Bromley with the pump. Bromley got 13 on the night. He's got 5 in the quarter. Send it out to Bryson. A little jab there from Morgan. Cooper Lewis. 0 for 4 from deep for Cooper tonight. A rare cold night from range. Come back quickly the other way. Fisher sends out to Atwater. Coleman scored the opening 2 points of the game. Had not scored since. Basinger sends out to Coleman. Good defense by Bromley. Comes off the bump. Little lefty fall away. Oh, boy, that was short, and a foul called on Bromley. That was like a Michael Penix throw over the middle last night. Just a little short and awkward off that defensive pressure. So going line is Atwater. Mentioned Coleman had the first 2 points tonight as he knocks down the first. And got the second. Cooper sends that ball back out, get into the corner. Bromley, second 3 of the half, his 4th 3 of the game. And I said this in the first half. You leave Bryson Bromley alone, he's going to make it hurt. Zach Fisher, first points, a long 2 for Fisher. An 11-point game. First points tonight for Zach, that's surprising. Hanson outside to Bromley. Bryson having himself an evening. And a steal to Fisher. Cowan is back. Fisher right at him and rolled it in. Oh, thought that ball might come off the front of the iron. And down a 9-point game. Had it to 8, did Davis early in the third. Cooper with the split. Leaves it for Hanson, trying to get that ball to Bromley. Got the flyby from Morgan, and yes! Bromley's 5th 3 of the evening. He'll walk in the gym, and you'll say, that kid's a varsity basketball player, and he gets on the floor, and you see it. Love it. Known it since he was a sophomore. That kid has got confidence. He does all the little things. So when a guy like that has a big night like tonight, just love watching it. 19 points for Bromley here in the third. There's a foul on the baseline. And not just saying that because Rhonda helped us out with letting me know that I had muted my mic, but when we get a chance to cover the state and we see guys for multiples of years, it's just a lot of fun to watch their development. And Morgan stepped out of bounds. So 12-point Lehi lead. Pass up the 3, send in the corner. Hawkins off on the 3. Rebound to Taylor. Fisher ahead to Morgan. And they're going to have a charge. Hawkins was sitting there waiting. The charge go the other way. Chad was in on the conversation with the officials, right? No, Chad Quincy was there. No Chad. Gardner was there. Oh, jeez. A state championship with no... I don't think they wanted the sarcasm meter up really high with Chad in the building. Nice take and finish there by Cy Hansen. 14-point Lehi advantage with the clock synced up here momentarily. The clock on the screen is unofficial. Morgan down the lane. Ike passed up the layup. Fisher now to Basinger. Trading, fall away, no. And a ball out of bounds, and we'll go to Lehi with 55 seconds left in the half. Probably in the quarter. Cy Hansen hands off to Hawkins. Easton to the corner. Now Bromley. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Cooper Lewis, fall away, short. Rebound, tracked down by Hawkins. I don't know if you all knew that Hawkins has got family in Alberta, the Cardston area. Carson, Lethbridge. Fire that ball inside. Hansen saves it to the corner. 3 on the game clock off the back of the rim. Hawkins, this will count if it goes, and it does! The Larry Bird finish for Easton Hawkins. Mama Hawkins approves. Went on a whole rant in the third quarter and I was muted. We can do it now, but we won't. End of the third quarter, 43-29. Lehi leads Davis. You're watching David Dart basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. The fourth quarter got to update you. We did wave off the bucket. No basket for Hawkins as the ball went over the corner of the backboard. High school basketball, you can't shoot over the back of it. And I don't know if that's because, well, for what the reason is Cooper Lewis missed on that. We have a loose ball foul as Brousseau hit the deck. The foul will be to Bessinger. And I think they do it, and I'm being totally facetious just because I got to make a point, because you have a pole and a strap running in play. So you can't shoot over the backboard because you may hit the strap or pole that's in play and then not know what to do.
Put a man on the moon.
Thank you, Vince. Put a man on the moon, but we got a pole running in play. And a strap. I don't understand it. So many engineers in the state of Utah, and we got this nonsense. Bromley misses on the 3 and the rebound to Taylor. Put a man on the moon with less computing power than what's in the palm of our hand right now. But we still got poles. This stuff running in play on brand new gyms. Taylor for 3. No on the rebound. Taken and cleared by Caleb Moore. Cooper still hasn't hit a 3 tonight. Bodie Sparrow over to Ike Morgan. Ike, now he got bumped on the drive. 7:03 left in the fourth. So Morgan will come off the floor as Zach Fisher comes back on. Davis looking for some consistent offense. Trailing by 14. Of course, third year we've had Davis on the Rewind Sports Network. One of our pilot programs. Won a state championship that first year, with every game being archived on YouTube. Miss on the 3. And a ball slapped away. Got the flyby. Fisher lays it in. Now we always have coaches tell us, hey, I'm always nervous. We had 2 state champions that year. As that one doesn't go, and Ralph's with the rebound. And Lone Peak girls have won back-to-back titles with every game being streamed and archived for free. Lone Peak football, thank you. Tell me what other program you want me to name. Well, Zach Fisher will go to the line to shoot 2. Then a quiet night offensively for Fisher. Did score to start the quarter. And a couple free throws as well. Misses the first. But it's good to know that Rhonda Bromley's watching. One of our early supporters when she was a Lone Peak. And an admin role was the principal, the Quincy Lewis, and David Evans. Now works at the Alpine School District. Cowan, Hawkins over to Lewis. Cooper drop it inside. Grayson out, Bromley. 4-3, his sixth of the evening. Doing his best Trevin Nell impression. And Trevin hit 9 threes on Saturday night in a loss to Cincinnati. And Grayson feeling it. So good teammates do. And you got guys who aren't shooting the ball well from the outside. It's good to have someone that is. As Ralph misses on the three, tracks down his own rebound, sends it back toward the middle of the floor, and Basinger got it. Fisher goes inside. Ralphs fouled by Brousseau. It'll be number 4 on Grayson. So 4 on Grayson Brousseau. Good to see Papa Brousseau rocking the purple lid. Matching the shoes and the jerseys tonight. Always knew the Yankees were soft. I follow Craig Tucker on Twitter. There's a block there to Hansen, probably X, formerly known as Twitter. Bromley, trying to fit that into Cowan. Cowan wasn't ready for it, goes out of bounds. 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in the quarter. Probably in the ball game. And back to a 14-point advantage. Sparrow gonna pull for 3. Bodie hits. Freshman. Bodie Sparrow talked about picking up that offer. He has an offer in state from BYU. Picked up one this week from the University of Utah. As Cooper Lewis hit that ball out of bounds, we'll go back to Davis. Basinger out to Fisher. Fisher on the drive. Fall away from Zach, back rimmed. Rebound tracked down by Cooper Lewis. Bromley got 6 threes tonight. Can he get to 9? Can he get to 8? Send it out. Stolen by Sparrow. Bodie with the steal. Bodie with the layup. Didn't want to go down, but it did. And Sparrow with 7 points on the night. Bryson to the corner to Lewis. Got defender off his feet and Taylor, and have a foul on Bessinger. That'll be the second Dart team foul. Number 4 on Bessinger. And it will be a 2-shot foul, putting Cooper Lewis at the line. Cooper hits the first. Hard to think it's Cooper's senior year. Makes us super old that Cooper Lewis, Jordy Barnes are seniors in high school when Dane Stewart and myself started doing games on another place. I mean, Dane was 22, I was 21. First state tournaments. Now, granted, Lone Peak missed the state tournament that year, but to think that those were 2 infants blows my mind. Bodie maybe turned his ankle on that drive, turns it over. Hawkins, foul by Fisher. Ooh. Good thing there's not an independent neurologic specialist in the building. I might call him off the floor, banging his head on the bleachers. As Hawkins lips out the first. Ball loose, picked up by Cowan. And on the run now with Bromley. Cooper Lewis. Try to drop it inside, taken away by Turley. JT on the run. Turley leaves it for Fisher. Fisher along the baseline, stepped out of bounds. So missed opportunity there from Davis. As Grayson Brousseau comes back on, he's got 4 personal fouls. 2:51 left in the fourth quarter. Good to see American Fork in the building tonight. Coach Ryan Cuff. Bromley over to Lewis. Cooper to Grayson. Couldn't finish out of bounds off of Cowan. And the ball will go back to the Darts. Taylor near side to Basinger. Rouse, extra pass to Fisher. And Zach Fisher lays it in. Timeout taken by Chad Sims. Makes it 2 minutes, 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's Bromley. Sitting on 6 threes. Probably won't finish there. I don't know that they're going to be looking to put up deep balls. Good defense by Turley, going to tie him up. And it is Davis Dart basketball. So 1:49 left in the fourth. Turley, nice defense there by Bromley. And a steal to Cowan. Cowan with the run out. Turley is back, and Cowan fouled. Put him at the line for 2. And Turley came in hard to the benches. So Cowan at the line hits the first. So Lehi going to improve on their year, get ready for region play. Of course, region will be at a lot of Lehi basketball games. As we'll be doing every Lone Peak game and every Skyridge game. Oh. Send that ball to the corner. 3 on the way from Taylor. No. Round and taken down by Cowan. Oh, so in the building, just so you know, I'm going to watch this. They had not taken the points off the board off the Hawkins make. I just matched what's in the building. So 50-39. Bromley trying to get some space. Up top of Brousseau. 10 seconds on the shot clock. The foul on the screen. We'll line them up. 56 seconds left. And Lewis takes care of both at the free throw line. Turley goes inside out. Slapped away by Lewis, picked up by Bromley. So Cooper has a tough night from the floor. Bromley picks it up from deep. Their defense stays strong. And they've held this Davis offense to under 40 points thus far. Because there's only 2 possessions left in this game, and we got a foul. 30 seconds left. 2 free throws to Cooper. We'll see where Cooper signs. I know, talking to some people, Ivy League was an option. That was about, I learned that last year. Imagine it's still there for him. What a great option it could be. As the free throw is good. So Fisher sends that ball up top to Turley. Final possession probably of this game. Turley loses the handle. Zach moving a little quick. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Lehi basketball. 15 seconds to go. And just final moments here. Is Lehi going to get an impressive road win? And for Davis, still trying to figure some things out, but they'll be going into Region 1 play. We'll have those games for you right here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Your final score. Lehi comes to Davis and gets a win, 54-39. Lehi was led by Bryson Bromley, your Heineman Associates Player of the Game. And for the Davis Darts, Ike Morgan. Ike played well tonight. He'll go with Ike for Davis. Before Lehi, we'll go Bryson Bromley. 6 threes on the evening, leading the way offensively for Coach Quincy Lewis and Lehi Pioneers. For Vince Francis, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and for watching Davis Dart Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network.